You're 14 years old, lacing up a pristine pair of Air Jordans on a polished hardwood floor in Bern, Switzerland. It's 1998. The gym smells like floor wax and expensive cologne. You just missed a three-pointer. Frustrated, you throw the basketball directly at the face of the man standing by the bleachers. He's twice your age, wearing a cheap suit. The ball breaks his nose. Blood drips onto his tie. He doesn't move. He doesn't complain. He just bows. He is your North Korean bodyguard, and he knows that if he even flinches, you'll have his entire family sent to a labor camp. Your classmates know you as Pak-un, the quiet, chubby son of an embassy diplomat. They don't know that back home, millions of people are boiling tree bark and eating grass just to survive the winter, while you complain about the Wi-Fi speed and gorge yourself on Swiss cheese and PlayStation games. At 17, your European vacation ends. You are flown back to Pyongyang. Stepping off the plane, the air smells of cheap coal dust and freezing rain. The city is a gray, starving ghost town. But you don't see that. You are whisked away in an armored Mercedes to a sprawling, heavily guarded palace where the dining table is loaded with imported Wagyu beef, crystal bottles of Hennessy, and fresh lobsters. Your father, Kim Jong-il, summons you. He is a small, paranoid man wearing platform shoes to look taller. He looks at you with cold, calculating eyes. Your older half-brother was caught trying to sneak into Disneyland Tokyo on a fake passport. He embarrassed the bloodline. He is out. Your other brother is deemed too soft, too feminine. That leaves you. Your father doesn't want a son. He wants a ruthless successor. You don't learn how to govern or improve your country. You learn how to crush it. You memorize the factions of the military. You learn that fear is the only currency that matters. You watch your father execute generals for a single whispered joke, and you don't feel horror. You feel inspired. Suddenly, you are the supreme leader. You stand on a freezing balcony in a heavy black overcoat, looking down at millions of people screaming and weeping hysterically in the snow. They are crying because they are terrified not to. But you aren't looking at them. You are looking at the men standing behind you, the generals. Men in their 70s, their chests heavy with medals from wars you weren't even alive to see. They look at you, a fat 20-something with a Swiss education, and you see it in their eyes. They think you are a spoiled child. They think they can pull your strings. You decide to show them what a monster really looks like. At 29, you make your move. Your uncle, Jang Song-taek, is the second most powerful man in the country. He is arrogant. During a meeting, he claps for you half-heartedly. He thinks his bloodline protects him. It doesn't. You have him dragged out of a party meeting on live television. But a quiet execution isn't enough. You need a spectacle. You have him strapped to the barrel of an anti-aircraft gun and blown into a red mist in front of hundreds of weeping, trembling officials. You make them watch. When the blood is washed away, no one looks at you like a child ever again. By 33, you have absolute power, but absolute power breeds absolute paranoia. Your exiled half-brother is still alive in Macau. As long as he breathes, he is a threat. The CIA or the Chinese could use him to replace you, so you order a hit. In a crowded Malaysian airport, two women wipe a highly lethal VX nerve agent on his face. He dies in agony, suffocating under the fluorescent lights. You watch the security footage from your palace while eating imported sushi. You feel absolutely nothing. You are 40 now. You have nuclear weapons. You are treated like a literal god. When you speak, men twice your age frantically scribble your words into notebooks like you are dictating scripture. If a citizen doesn't dust your portrait properly, their entire family vanishes in the night. But your life is a bizarre, grotesque circus. You weigh over 300 pounds. Your heart struggles to beat under the weight of chain smoking and alcoholism. You travel in a heavily armored, slow-moving train because you are terrified a drone will shoot your plane out of the sky.
You sit in your private theater surrounded by terrified yes-men watching a basketball game on a massive screen. Outside your walls, 25 million people live in a dark, starving, frozen hell. But inside, the temperature is perfect. Yet perfect gets boring. You turn on the world news. America, Iran, global tensions are boiling over and suddenly no one is paying attention to you. You feel left out. You pace around your gilded office, staring at a giant glowing map of the world and your shiny new nuclear missiles. You're like a spoiled kid with a brand new toy, desperately waiting for someone, anyone, to look at you the wrong way so you finally have an excuse to use them. You didn't inherit a country, you inherited an entire population of hostages. And as long as you have your finger on the button, you are the most dangerous child on Earth. But what if you were the most powerful queen? Can you survive as Cleopatra? Click here to watch it.